Lisa Bauer. You're watching Dairy Dog Live Music, and tonight we're here with Rodger Montgomery, our local legend for blues. I always tell people that, but it's true. Hi, Rodger.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Going great.
We were just talking about that, and how blessed we are, and what a great life we're having, and how things are going. And we hope you are out there having a wonderful life too. Rodger, you and I have been friends for a really long time. I'm trying to think, probably back in the 1970s, I used to listen to you play.
I've been to Silver Eagle Band.
Yep.
Yeah.
Long time ago. And I followed your career, and we've been friends off and on ever since then. And you sometimes are with the big band, and sometimes you're by yourself, and sometimes it's a duo. And tonight you're just here by yourself.
Yes, just by myself.
And I would like to talk to everybody about where you got started and how things got started for you.
Oh, actually, I started playing guitar in 1964. I'll never forget the date in my life. It was February the 8th, 1964, when the Beatles hit the Ed Sullivan Show. And my mom brought me a guitar, PS Blue Stamp guitar, and I started playing acoustic guitar in 1964. So that would be 52 years ago. I started playing guitar.
That can't possibly be, because I'm not that old.
And I always played acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitar is like, I mean, I always had one. I traveled all across the country. I always had one. And I've always played it. And I've really gotten into it more so than electric, you know, because that's a root. I mean, that's what I say. The blues to me has always been one man and one guitar. You know, one man and one guitar singing about his problems or his life, you know, so. And I've continued that on up until this time, you know, in my life. And now I play just as many acoustic gigs as I play electric gigs. So it's paid off, my persistence of playing it all these years.
I think you told me one time that your mom bought you your first guitar with
PS Blue Stamps.
Yeah, PS Blue Stamps.
Everybody remember those. You know, you save the book of stamps. You get stamps at the gas station, at the grocery store, and you'd fill these pages of the book. You fill it up, and I think it was 6 or 10 or 15 books, and I got this guitar. It was the worst guitar in the world, but it was. The strings were that far off the fretboard, but it gave me calluses quick, so I learned real quick. I didn't get a good acoustic guitar for probably 20 years or more.
And you taught yourself, and you said that when you became rich and famous,
I could tell people that I taught myself how to play. Yeah,
that's
right. My mother was going to buy me lessons, but I was taking piano lessons, I was taking clarinet lessons, and I wanted to learn guitar on my own, you know.
You know what? It's really wonderful that your mother recognized that for you and provided you with those opportunities.
My mother comes from a musical family. My grandmother was a keyboard player. She played keyboard. My grandmother unbelievably played harmonica, and my uncle played harmonica, and my aunt played harmonica. And they used to, when they'd get together, they'd play 3 harmonicas in harmony on gospel tunes. I wish I'd have got recordings of that. You know, it's just amazing. My aunt, she's in a nursing home right now. She's 85, 87, somewhere around there, and she still plays harmonica. She'll play for the other residents.
Isn't that nice?
It's amazing.
Geez, we ought to go out there and catch her sometime doing it.
Yeah. But my grandmother was really musical. Well, my whole family was musical, actually. You know, everybody sang. Everybody played a keyboard or an instrument or something, you know, so it's been, you know, my grandmother used to tell me, if you don't use your talent, it'll get taken away from you. And that always stuck. The things my grandmother used to tell me always stuck in my head, you know, so I always
listen to Grandma.
Yeah,
that's right.
She had talent. She said, you got talent, use that talent. I used to sing when I was back in my church days, I sang with my mom and her 2 friends. My mom's a natural alto. I mean, she sings alto. That's it. She don't sing no lead, no melody. She sings alto. Had a soprano. I was baritone, and 2 altos. And we sang church songs. I sang with them from the time my voice changed. I must have been, I don't know, 11, 12 years old. You know?
Do you remember when you first started going out on gigs?
My very first gig that I ever played was at a school bazaar at West Side School, and we were really bad. I mean, it was terrible. It was really bad. It's probably, but the thing that struck me is I got paid $2.50 for doing that. And I used to go up to the bean fields and pick beans all day in the hot sun in the summertime and make $2.50. And I said, man, there's something to this music. But the thing was, I didn't make decent money for 25 years, you know.
This is pretty much all you do now, right?
That's all I do, yeah. That and cut grass and snow blow in the wintertime, you know, but yeah, that's all I do is play music. I love playing music. And
you play everywhere?
Everywhere.
With everybody?
Anywhere they're happy.
Tell us some of the people that you've played with. I know you've told me that you played, well, go ahead.
I opened up for B.B. What started me on the blues was opening for B.B. King at the Warner Theater in Erie, PA in 1977 with a band I was in called Reality. And then we went back in the Zipper City days, we opened up for Bobby Blue Bland, Richie Havens, Dave Mason, Blue Floyd, I can't remember. And then I played with Otis Rush, Johnny Clyde Copeland, Big Jack Johnson, John Brim, Lonnie Shields.
You just go on and on and on.
Yeah, R.L. Burnside, Junior Kimbrough, Kenny Brown. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. But it's all camaraderie. You know, everybody has their idols, and you get to play with them. It's the greatest thrill in the world. You know, like playing with Otis Rush. I mean, Otis Rush is like one of my favorite first doggone blues guys ever. To stand on stage and trade licks with him, oh my God, it was just unbelievable. I was 10 feet high in the air, you know. Amazing.
On Facebook, Rodger often posts, matter of fact, you should friend Rodger just because he's a wealth of information on the history of blues. And you'll post things, and now we can find them on YouTube. But you've actually opened my eyes to a lot of the really old time, the beginning roots.
The beginning
of
roots
the blues.
Of the blues, and everybody that's been in it throughout time. It just fascinates me, the history, you know, how when they were born, how they played, you know, the old record companies, you know, besides Chess and Cobra and Delmar and Peacock and Imperial and all those record companies are all a bit stacked. You know, all those companies are all out of business. But they were the mainstream of music. I mean, that's where all the music came from, the 20s up to the 70s actually. You know, that those were of the labels that put out the blues. You know, so. Yeah, I love the history of the blues too. I always say I was born in the wrong time. I wish I'd have been born in the 30s, 40s, 50s. I know people say, "Oh, we don't be alone there," but I think I could have been like Robert Johnson. You know, travel around the country playing for nickels and dimes.
Have you done pretty much all you want to do with it?
In music?
Yeah,
I've done everything.
I know you've toured.
Everything I've wanted to do in music. Everything.
You're pretty comfortable and happy and
happy. Yeah, more than happy.
What does a blues man do when he's happy? He doesn't sing the blues. Or he does, it just is a different kind of,
That's the thing. That's how people ask me that. That's the thing. Once you had the blues, you get over the blues. I had the blues and I got over the blues. And now I sing the blues because it's a pleasure, not because I have them. Right. Because I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. But I play the blues. You know, I play the blues, but that don't mean I'm not happy. I'm happy. Right. I'm really happy. Right. So I think I play them better, because I'm happy.
You bring that joy out. That joy just comes out then in your music. Tell us what we're going to hear tonight.
Oh, original songs, some songs I wrote. Well, all the songs that I wrote, but they'll be acoustically, and I think they're all good songs, and I really hope you like them.
Well, sure we will. You ready to go do it?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, the first song I'm going to do with you, I can explain this song to you. My dad died in the year 2000, May 21st, 2012. And the whole year that he lived in my house before he died, he kept telling me, I wrote you this blues song. I don't know what I did with it. And he kept telling me that up till a few days before he died. Anyway, we put him in the ground, and about 6 months later, he had this old London Fog leather coat that he bought a long time ago that I used to steal when I was in high school and wear it, and he'd get mad at me because I was wearing his coat. But anyway, I said, I'm going to wear my daddy's coat to a gig tonight. So I grabbed the coat, put it on, I reached in the pocket, and I pulled out this piece of paper. It had these words on it. And I read it, and man, this must be that song that my daddy was talking about that he wrote. So it needed some freshening up, so I gave it to my wife, and me and her sat down and we fleshed it out. And right on the spot, I knew what the music was going to be, so I wrote it. And this one's called "Kindly Take My Blues." I was walking down the street one day when a young man said to me, "I like the hat and shoes you wear, would you kindly sell them to me?" I said, "Young man, I tell you what, I won't sell my hat or shoes, but I kindly give them both to you if you also take my blues." There's a hole in the hat from a bullet, and my soles are gone from chase. I lost my home and I lost my job, and the cops had me in a race. My wife ran off with my brother, and my kids are all on drugs. I tell you, son, I'd give it all to put the blues on the run. Well, I said, "Oh man, I tell you this, I won't buy your hat or shoes. You're so old and I'm so young, I do not want your blues." That's called "Kindly Take My Blues." This next song that I wrote this song when I was out on the road with Big Jack Johnson. We were doing about 3,000 miles every week. And once a week somewhere I pull into a town looking for them 10-minute oil changes so I could get the oil changed in my truck. I was getting my oil changed every week because we were going 3,000 miles a week. It's called Oil Change. Well, I need my oil change, baby. You know my lube job overdue. Yes, I need my oil change, baby. You know my lube job overdue. Well, my engine all rusty, baby, and my carb is dirty too. Well, my spark plug's arm is fine, and my muffler's dragging too. Well, my spark plug's arm is fine, and my muffler's dragging too. Well, I need my oil change, baby. You the only one can do it now. oil change, babe. You know my lube job overdue. Yes, I need my oil change, baby. You know my lube job overdue. Well, my engine all rusty, baby, and I need a lube job too. Well, my engine is knocking, baby, and my muffler's dragging too. Well, my engine is knocking, baby, and my muffler's dragging too. Well, I need my oil change, baby. You the only one can do it. Oil change. This next song that I'm going to do is in a Mississippi John Hurt style of playing. I discovered Mississippi John Hurt in 1966 when I went to the library, when they first started putting out albums that you could get from the library. And I saw this album in there. It said, the Library of Congress Recordings of Mississippi John Hurt. And I just thought that was just the coolest name in the world, Mississippi John Hurt. And boy, was I surprised when I got it. It was the most beautiful guitar playing I ever heard in my life. And little did I know at that time that 1966 was also the year that Mississippi John Hurt died. And I've been studying and trying to play like him for, 49 years. So I wrote this song in his style. It's called, I can't even think of the name of it, but it's called Don't Miss Me When I'm Gone. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. I'll be 6 feet in my grave, I'll have washed my sins away. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. Don't you cry no tears for me. Don't you cry no tears for me. I'll be free of pain and misery. Don't you cry for me. So don't miss me when I'm gone. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. I'll be 6 feet in my grave, I'll have washed my sins away. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. Turn my compost when I'm gone? Who's gonna turn my compost when I'm gone? It will sit there in vain, it will slowly rot away. Who's gonna turn my compost when I'm gone? So don't miss me when I'm gone. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. I'll be 6 feet in my grave, I'll have washed my sins away. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. Don't you miss me when I'm gone. Don't miss me when I'm gone. Next song I'm going to do, I wrote this song originally. I wrote this song in a minor key. And I was fooling around one day with my guitar, and I says, you know, I could play this song on acoustic. So I worked out this version of it. It's called Walking the Tracks. I worked out this version in a major key. It goes like this. I've been walking the track, sure hope the train don't be on time. Well, I've been walking the track, sure hope the train don't be on time. I've been paying for loving you, baby, and you ain't worth a single dime. Well, I'm going down south, as far away as I can go. Yes, I'm going down south, as far away as I can go. You got a wasteland for a heart, and your mind is covered with snow. Spend your days knocking our future, your nights knocking on my path. Spend your days knocking our future, your nights knocking on my path. I wonder with all your talk how we thought this thing would last. I can hear your whistle blowing, the train coming round the bend. I can hear that whistle blowing, the train coming round the bend. When I leave this time, I won't be back again. 'Cause I'll be walking the track, so hope the train don't be on time. I'll be walking the track, so hope the train don't be on time. 'Cause I've been paying for loving you, baby, and you ain't worth a single dime. 'Cause I've been paying for loving you, baby, and you ain't worth a single dime. 'Cause I've been paying for loving you, baby, and you ain't worth a single dime. Walking the tracks. Here's another one I wrote. This is about taking advantage of something when it comes your way, because it only comes by once. And they always say that when opportunity knocks, you better answer the door. This one's called "You Got to Get Your Getting When the Getting's Good." I'm telling you what you do. I'm telling you it's what you do. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Can't you see it's killing me? Can't you see it's killing me? Gotta get sure getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Well, it won't take long, just wait and see. We'll be known from sea to sea, spreading them blues all over town. Come on, cat, don't you let me down. I'm telling you, it's what you do. I'm telling you, it's what you do. Gotta get sure getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. I'm telling you, it's what you do. I'm telling you, it's what you do. Gotta get sure getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Well, it won't take long, just wait and see. We'll be known from sea to sea, spreading them blues all over town. Come on, cat, don't you let me down. I'm telling you, it's what you do. I'm telling you, it's what you do. Gotta get sure getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Gotta get sure getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Gotta get sure getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. This next song I wrote called Pictures and Memories, and it goes like this. Packed up your real clothes today. You never wore them anyway. I stored some photos and records, gonna put your memory far away. Found someone new to take your place. Was a loser, but I won the game. So many things I wouldn't do again, but I know for sure this is the end. For 15 years I was at your beck and call. Now I see you don't care at all. Found someone new to take your place. Was a loser, but I won the game. Pictures and memories is what we have. Our memories will keep us clear. Forgotten love is hard to hold dear. From now on my plate is clear. Next song, I just wrote this one a while ago. I tell you, I got this song off of TV. I was watching 2.5 Men, the episode where Alan falls off the roof because he's fixing the satellite dish, and he says that Charlie says, "Why didn't you call a guy?" So I wrote this song called "Call a Guy." When your washer broke down, you call a guy. When your car won't get you around town, you call a guy. Don't be sad and don't be blue. There's only one thing you can do. Call a guy. You call guy. When your furnace won't give you heat, you call a guy. When your TV is on the blink, you call a guy. Don't be sad and don't be blue. There's only one thing that you can do. You call a guy. You call a guy. When your man don't treat you right, call another guy. Don't sit there crying all night, call another guy. Just sit back in your rocking chair. You call a guy and he'll be there. You call a guy. You call a guy. When you're dazed and confused, you call a guy. When you're used, your last I don't care, you call a guy. Just sit back in your rocking chair. You call a guy and he'll be there. You call a guy. Just call a guy. You call a guy, girl. You call a guy. I'm gonna give you the number right now. Call this number. You dial 336-3776. 366-3776. You dial 336-3776. You dial 336-3776. You call a guy. Yes, I'm the guy. You call a guy, girl. You call a guy. I think I got one more in me for me. I wrote this song when I was very young. I think I wrote this when I was 23 years old. It's called Next to You. Wished upon a star one day, hoping that you'd wanna play. You stayed all alone anyway. I was playing such a fool. You were playing cool. Something that you learned in school. I wanna get next to you. If it's the last thing I do, and I do, yes I do. I wanna make you mine, so that our love will shine, and everything will seem brand new. baby, I'll choose you. Now that I've made up my mind, I'm tired of wasting all our time. It's time that you realize I wanna get next to you. If it's the last thing I do, and I do, yes I do. I wanna make you mine, so that our love will shine, and everything will seem brand new. There you go, a few tidbits from myself, Rodger Montgomery. Thank you very much for having me.
Hi, we're back. Rodger's the Blues. I hope you enjoyed that. I always enjoy Rodger's music, always. So, Rodger, how can people find you?
You can find me on www.reverbnation.com/Rodger Montgomery.
And you always post your schedule there?
And I post my schedule there. And if you're on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Facebook. I have a artist page up on Facebook. You can follow me, and all my gigs are listed there too. And SoundCloud, you find my music on SoundCloud. And
working on any new albums or anything coming up?
That's my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna really record come January. I'm gonna go in the studio. I'm gonna record acoustic album, and I'm gonna record an electric album, and then I'm gonna record an album with my friends. That's my New Year's resolution. It's time to do it. Because, like I said, I did everything, but I would still love to tour Europe.
Well, there you go.
I'd like to tour Europe on my own. Not with somebody else, on my own. So that's my next step. If I make it there before I die, I've done something in life.
Well, there you go. That's a nice goal, and obviously reachable, attainable. So we'll be looking for you in Europe. Actually, you'll probably see more of Rodger on Dirty Dog Live Music. Rodger is also helping me co-produce some shows and a big show that we'll be doing this season. And we're really looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So we will see you out there.